very rare that a product comes along that is seemingly impossible, that people said was impossible, that experts said was impossible. And this is one of those times. We have a car here that experts said was impossible, that experts said would never be made, that it really is the most, I think it's our best product, I think it's the most unique thing on the road, and finally, the future will look like the future. So what we're aiming for here is something that's more truck than truck, while also being a better sports car than a sports car in the same package. You know, trucks are tough. That's one of the defining characteristics of a truck. So how tough is this truck? Yeah, so in movies, you sometimes see the hero or heroine hiding behind the car door while being shot with bullets. That doesn't actually work unless you're driving a Cybertruck. So if Al Capone showed up with a Tommy gun and emptied the entire magazine into the car door, you would still be alive. So, and so people say like, well, why'd you make it bulletproof? I'm like, why not? How tough is your truck? It's the first time that a car is moving to a 48-volt low voltage architecture from 12 volts, which has been around for 100 years. We have Ethernet comms, distributed controllers, allows for 70% less wire in the car, and it's really the internals are as advanced as the externals. It's a whole new step change in the technology. So let's take it to the racetrack and see how does the Cybertruck perform against a Porsche 911. But wait, there's more. It can tow a Porsche 911 across a quarter mile faster than the Porsche 911 can go by itself. There's something in the truck world called a truck pull. This is really the key test of how much power does your truck actually have. So you have to pull this 40,000-pound sled. And when we went to the track, we said, well, what's the best that you've seen? I said, well, it'd be the Ford F-350 diesel. It was like, well, let's put our truck up against that. The guy who runs the truck pool said, there's no way. There's no way. It's like, well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. We actually had to slightly turn the car at the end so it didn't hit the wall. So this, you have here a car that is bullet tough, like that phrase, TM, and can outpull an F-350 diesel, has a massive towing capacity, massive bed, It's basically an incredibly useful truck. It's not just some grandstanding showpiece like me. It's actually very useful. It has an adaptive air suspension, so no matter what the load is, you can always have it can set the ride height at low, high, anything. It'll automatically adjust the damping according to how much load it's carrying and the road conditions. It has a 17-inch ground clearance. That's a true 17 inches. Typically with a truck, you'll get the differential hanging down low, the rear differential, and that's what you'll high side on a rock. But this has a completely flat bed, so you could drive over basically anything. We actually took the Cybertruck on a Baja rally drive. So this is insane off-road capability, and deliveries begin now. Thank you. These are the actual owners. We're handing over production Cybertrucks to their actual owners. Thank you for buying Cybertruck. Thank you. Well, as you can see, we've got quite a few to deliver here. So. All right, thanks everyone for coming to this delivery event.